What is going on, my fine favored YouTube peeps? How are you folks? I gotta watch for snakes here, because last year cue ball and me got on one. She walked right past it and didn't see it. When I called her back, she knew by the tone of my voice something was wrong. She came right back. But we just got through walking and got on another one right here in the same place. It's too close to the house. If I see one that close to the house, it's gonna die. Usually I let them live. We just come back from about a 2-mile walk, 2-mile hike rather. How y'all doing in this pandemic garbage, man? You had enough of it yet? Hold on, let me get this door unlocked here. We'll just talk about that a little bit. Hold on. So how y'all doing, man? Good to see you again. This is Sunday. I don't know what the date is. I think maybe 28th or 9th. I'm not really sure without looking to see. I don't keep up with the dates much anymore. It's Sunday, I can tell you that, and it's the last Sunday of this month, because there again, I almost forgot to get this video out. Well, I didn't forget, I just hadn't had time to get around to making a thing. It's always like that, man. I have got to be, I'm still out of breath from that. I want to call it a walk, but it wasn't a walk. It was more like a hike that cue ball and me just got back from. Anyways, I'm the video making this one sumbitch probably that you ever saw in your life. I'm telling you, man. It seems like I can't make them fast enough. You know, I should count up sometime to see how many videos in a week that I make. Good Lord. Some weeks, granted, more than others. But it's videos every week. So I hope you guys are doing well. This pandemic thing, man, is you know, it kind of makes you wonder if it's ever going to end or not. You know what I mean? Wow. I've been spending way more time at home than I usually do or ever did. I don't know. It's just it's not really safe to go anywhere anymore. You know, when they had those protests of, what was that dude's name? George Floyd's murder. And I've seen all these people out with no masks, no protection on. I told my wife, well, let's back up here. Let's back up here first. Let's talk about this pandemic shit. In January and February of this year, it was coming up on the news, coronavirus out of China, Wuhan. I told my wife, I said, you know, you could see it every day on the news. It was a little bit bigger, a few more people infected with it. And then it came to the U.S., I think Washington State maybe first, and then New York just got bombarded with it. But, you know, in January, I was telling my wife, I said, somebody needs to step up to the plate, man, and get some kind of control over that thing, man. Told her again in February, I said, I can't believe the government, nobody's doing anything about this. March, April, I kept mentioning it to her. I said, this is going to get bad. This is way long before it ever hit here. Things are like they are now and have been. So finally, the very exact thing that I told her happened. Exactly like I told her it was going to happen. You know, if a poor old dumbass like me can see this coming, you know damn well the federal government, surely to God, could see it coming. Our government, Trump, is just like, he's just waved it off from day one, you know, like it was nothing. Like it was nothing to worry about. Like it'd never get her. We got it under control. They have video after video after video of him. It's 11 people and it's going to be a few days 0. It's one guy from China. We got it under control. Yeah, we got it very well under control. Yeah, just video after video after video. It just makes you want to puke, man. And then the whole time he was downplaying it. Look where we are now. He said, you know, at one point maybe we'd reach 60,000 deaths in this country. And what are we up to, 125,000 right now at the time I'm making this video? They're saying by October it could be, well, they had two different guesses. If you wear a mask, it'd be one number. If people didn't wear a mask, it'd be a lot higher. I think it was I don't remember, I hate to say it because I'm not sure, like 170,000 deaths or something by October if they do not wear the masks. People are not going to wear the masks. I mean, you know, people are people, man. They just, there's people that don't even believe this coronavirus thing is real. They don't believe in it. They say, yeah, I don't know anybody that was infected by it. I don't know anyone that died by it. I haven't seen it or seen anyone with it. Well, you know, I can't see the wind and air either, but I know it's there. You know? I mean, you're breathing it. I don't know, man. For weeks, I checked on it like every day, several times a day. I go and get on the computer or get on TV, watch the news. And I quit doing that for a long time. I'm almost back to that again now because they're having these surges in the whole country. 30-some states, the last count I had, were having spikes in new cases higher than they've been since all this started. And the government's still not doing anything about it. Pence was on give a task force meeting the other day, first one in 2 months. And same thing Trump says, we got it under control. The numbers are going down. Where did they get this shit? The numbers are not going down. Wow, the numbers are spiking up like they never have before. Pence trying to say that they're going down, we got it under control, everything's cool. Everything's not cool, Mike. I don't know what planet you're living on, dude, but I don't know, guys. We are living in a historic time right now. What's happening right here in our lives on this day and time is going to be remembered 200 years from now. They're going to still be talking about it. Assuming it don't kill us all out and nobody's left here in 200 years. Even 100 years from now, there's going to be a big historic thing. And I don't want to say we have the privilege of living through it, but we are, like it or not, living through it. Well, anyways, all that shit aside, how y'all doing, man? I've been still fixing guitars. Been cleaning this place up here a little bit, making a little bit more room out. A lot of times I'll bring guitars up here actually and work on them. A lot of times in the summertime I do that. A lot of the tools are too big up here to take down to the house. So, you know, certain jobs, it's easier for me just to bring the guitar up here and do whatever I do. I got the camera there sitting on the workbench now. There's just barely room for a camera to sit there. But like I say, I've been moving stuff around, throwing old boxes and shit away that I haven't used for years. Get them out of here, you know. A buddy of mine used to say, if you've got anything and you have not used it for 1 year, get rid of it. And I kind of try to live by that. If you haven't touched it in 1 year, or used it or needed it, chances are you give it to somebody else that will use it or throw it out. You know, get rid of it. But yeah, making more room up here, cleaning the place out. We've been having some really hot, humid days here. Today's not too bad, it's bad enough, but it's cooler actually today than it's been in a month probably. Not even warm enough today to run the air conditioner. But yeah, I'm still sweating. Of course, I just got back from a hike, man. Cue balls, I was trying to think. She'll either be 10 or did turn 10 this past April. No, she'll be 10 next April coming up. You know, that's pretty old for a dog. What is that? Dog years, that's 70 years old. So she's, you know, getting up in the years pretty good too. She still is a very accurate, very much strength and, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Activity. That ain't the word I'm looking for, but you know what I mean. A lot of gumption to her. That ain't the word either I'm looking for, but for her age, I mean, she's got more get up and go about her than I have at my age. And I'm not 70 yet. Not very far from it. I mean, I don't know how quick 10 years can pass. I was thinking about that the other day. Try this. Think where you were, what you were doing, what your life was like, and how things were 10 years ago. Okay? Just think about that for a minute. And then think what it was like 20 years ago. What were you doing 20 years ago? How was your life 20 years ago right now? What were you doing? How was your life? What were you into? and then think 20 years forward from now, where you're going to be then. Will you even be alive then? You know, will you still have your family and, you know, your kids or your wife, your husband or whatever? It's mind-boggling to me. I mean, you know, I feel like these statues they're tearing down. It's been there for, what, 100 years. That's what I feel like, a statue that's just been here for 100 years. You know, I can't play music anymore. I used to love doing that, man. Played all kind of music. I think I told you guys all about that. You know, it gets so hard, man, for me to remember what I've told you guys and what I've never told you about. I guess I could go back and watch all the monthly videos, but good Lord, we've been doing this over a year now, so it'd be tough to go back and go through every one of those videos and watch them. I maybe could take notes and write down the things I told you, but I just try to remember what I told you and not tell you twice. I'm sorry if I ever did do that. I've just been so busy with guitars and videos and you know, stuff around the house to do. Damn, I got to be the one busiest mofo you ever saw. People, I hear people say, I'm bored. That just makes me sick, man, to hear somebody say that. If you're bored, I mean, you're just a lazy prick. You know, anybody that's bored is a lazy prick. Unless their health won't allow them to do something. Now, I understand that, but most people, it's young people, say, I'm bored. You know, I hate to hear a young person say that, especially a young, healthy one. I wish I could get bored. I wish I had time to get bored, man. I wish I had time to sit down, take a day off, and not do shit on that whole day. I would love that. Personally, I would love it, man. But, you know, that's not how life works here. I quit taking guitars in the mail. I made an announcement on one video. Any local folks around here that have been trying to get their foot in the door, you know, get a hold of me now on Facebook or whatever, and let me know I can take care of you right now, because I'm not taking very many in the mail. Lord have mercy, I got bombarded with guitars and people. Can you work on mine? Can you work on mine? Will you fix this? Do you do that? And most of them don't want me to show their instruments on YouTube. Please don't show it on YouTube. I don't want people, I live by myself, and I just rather people not know I have that instrument. Whatever the story is, they're different all the time. But anyways, between that, cleaning this place up, keeping the house that never sleeps running, and you know, just everyday life shit. Wow, it's full time, full friggin' time, man. From the time I get up in the morning till I go to bed at night, I do not stop. And this damn rheumatoid arthritis. Wow. That's funny. A little over a year ago, right now, a doctor told me I had it. Diagnosed me with it. Didn't even know I had it. Never had no symptoms. Never had nothing. He said, you're going to know it. You got it and you're going to know it. And he was right. And then it has got its claws into me since then. And it's kept them there pretty much for the most part. And I'm feeling pretty good today. My elbows are the worst. They hurt right now. I mean, I can bend them a little bit, but they hurt. They just hurt, man. I can be sitting, and this is happening more as I get older. Maybe it's happened to some of you guys. Put in the comments if it did. I'd love to hear. But I can be sitting and watching TV, or be on the computer sitting and reading something, not even moving, not doing anything, just sitting perfectly still. And say on my leg, just out of nowhere, I feel like somebody sticks a needle in there, you know. And I'll jump, man, almost fall out of the chair, and I'll look down there and rub it. I thought maybe a spider bit me, but there ain't no spider there, ain't nothing there. Or it'll happen in the back of your neck, or in your back, or your side down here. Sometimes it's a deeper pain than that. It's like way up inside of your body, you know. Just be sitting back in a recliner watching TV, and bam, it's like a damn bomb goes off inside of you. And you look, and there's nothing there, man. The older I get, the more that happens. But what I was getting at was, with this rheumatoid arthritis, I can be sitting watching TV like that and not move, just perfectly still, not flinch a muscle. And usually, this right elbow here will just, oh God, it'd be so bad pain, man, like I never felt before. Like it's burning, like, almost. And it's right on this bone right here. Well, it's on this one too. This one mostly, I think. Yeah, I can just barely stand to touch that, man. It's unbelievable. Same with this one here. that bone. Not the lower one there, but that one. My right one is way worse than the left one is. But I mean, God, man, what the hell is up with that? I never had things like that to happen to me till I got 50 plus years old, or 55, whenever it started. The dogs is active today. Let me look to see what's happening. You guys just wait right there like you would wait somewhere else. Like you would wait anywhere else. Got my old TV fired up here. Well, it's not fired up, obviously, but it's ready to go. And I'm charging a lawnmower battery. Haven't used this mower. You can't see it, I don't think. There's a mower right directly behind me. I don't think you can see it. I can't see the camera. I don't have glasses with me. But it's the first time, I haven't used it yet this summer. It'll be the first time I use it this summer, and the battery was pretty weak on it. Probably have to rejuvenate that battery, or probably gonna have to buy another one, because I rejuvenated that one about 4 times already, and that's usually about all you can get out of the life of a battery. The other one in my truck, I've been in there for 12 or 14 years, man. Same battery. I got there right now and hit it. I bet you however amount you wanted to bet, it'll crank and fire right up. Or if it don't fire up, it won't be because of the battery. The battery, it'll crank, put it that way. It should start. There's nothing wrong with it that I know of. I thought about hopping that thing up a little bit more. I did a few things to it, like the computer chip, replaced that. That alone, they said added like 40 some horsepower. I'm going to put an electric fan on that truck because it overheats. If you have to set under a red light, in the summertime long, it will overheat on you. And I don't know why. It's only got like 60,000 miles on it. That's all. Anyways, want to put an electric fan on it, take that old clutch type fan off. They tell me you gain 20 horsepower or something just by doing that. I'm going to do that, yeah. And I thought about, cutting the hood out and putting a big blower on top, or maybe put a couple turbos of smaller kinds in there. Maybe put a cam in it, cam it up a little bit. It's a 318 engine, but I'm not going to do that. If I was going to do all that, I'll probably just go get like a 340 or a 360 or a Hemi is what I'd like to have in it. If I could find a big old Hemi man set down in there, I'd do that. I'd swap this motor and give quite a lot of difference. If y'all know where there's a Hemi at, let me know. Because I would do that. This is a good motor, this truck of mine. Like I say, it's got, I think it's 60,000 exactly. It might have turned over to 61 by now, I'm not sure. But it's 60 easy miles. It doesn't use any oil. I've changed the oil every 3,000 miles and even less than that since I've had the truck, and I've had it forever. Well, it's a 99. That's when I got it. Took good care of it. It doesn't smoke or anything. It doesn't get very good gas mileage since I did that stuff to it, but I never did what's too much on the economy side. I like to be able to press the pedal down and go, you know what I mean, and feel it. Traffic's out today. We're not under lockdown anymore. They might be coming back. We're not under lockdown anymore, but shit, people ran just like they are now when we was under lockdown. It didn't bother them, didn't slow them down. I guess they backed off a little bit, because I remember going out in town here and several little towns locally, and it did look like everyone left. That's what it looked like. There was no sign of life, no movement, no vehicles, no people on the streets, none in the store, basically, except who was working there. That's the way it was for a short while. But before they lifted the lockdown, it was like it is right now. People all over the place. I can walk down here by the street right now. I guarantee you, within 2 minutes, somebody will be walking up or down the street. Or a car will go by, or 3 cars. Just within minutes, man. Hell, you can do that in the middle of the night here. My neighbor over here. Well, a couple nights ago, I had the window open and was laying down watching TV. And I heard what sounded like if you're walking through the woods, you step on a stick and it breaks, snaps. I heard that. And I didn't think very much of it. This was 3 o'clock in the morning. So I sat there for a few minutes, and I heard the very same thing again. I thought, what the hell is that? So I peeped out the window, and there was a guy standing at the end of my neighbor's driveway. Her driveway runs, I don't know, it's probably 40 or 50 yards from the street to where she parks. And there's a guy standing at the foot of her driveway. I knew he was up to no good, man. So I grabbed up my little .38 revolver. It had rat shot in it. I grabbed the wrong one. I grabbed the one with rat shot in it. Anyways, I grabbed the .38, went out on the front porch, I opened the door, and man, I no more than cracked the door open. And there was two guys there then. One of them said, "Oh shit," man, up the street they went, and I could hear their footsteps, you know, on the pavement. And they never stopped. I mean, they ran until I couldn't hear them anymore. So I called my neighbor the next day and I talked to her about that. I said, you know, there's somebody was out there fooling around in your driveway last night. You might want to check all your buildings and locks and things. And she said just a couple of weeks ago, someone had tore the handle, the door handle, completely off of her truck. They didn't get in, but she couldn't get in either, not on the driver's side. So it probably was the same too. I don't know, man. That happens up here in this place we live in pretty frequently. I ran them away a bunch of times with guns, fired up in the air a few times just to really, you know, make them think I was shooting at them. Those, as far as I know, never came back. Well, I don't know how long this video is getting to be. I've rattled on about long enough. I'm out of water. Got just a wee tiny bit left in there. I don't know if you can see it. I'm sorry I don't have more to report on. I've been thinking about some things to tell you guys, but I can't remember what I told you already. I remember telling you about my hacking life. The next video, on the next month one we'll do, I'll try very hard to come up with something I haven't already talked to you about, or told you about, as a step deeper into the house. I don't know, I might even bring Mrs. House that never sleeps along. You never can tell here, man. It's a house that never sleeps, what can I say? I want to thank you guys for your support here. I love you guys, and I do so honestly appreciate your support here. We're going to get another guitar contest. That's another thing. I need to make a video and tell all the patrons. It's been so damn crazy here, man, with all the shit going on and stuff. And just like them boys I was telling you about the other night, you know, in the middle of the night, 3 o'clock in the morning, you should be able to lay down and relax and not have to worry or think about anything. Not here. And I don't know, all the guitars I got to work on. And I can't make videos of very many of them. Some of them I'm going to show you, some of them I can. But I'm going to try to sit down and think of something I haven't told you about for the next video. Hopefully it'll be better than this one. But hopefully this one will express my gratitude to you guys for your support here and on YouTube. Oh yeah, go look at some of the comments. Whenever I post a new video on YouTube, give it 3 or 4 days or a week and go look at some of the comments in there. One guy said he liked the channel better when it had guitars in it. I don't know what video that guy watched. The video he commented on was me working on a guitar. You know, just all stupid stuff like that all of the time. The more subscribers I get, the worse that gets, and the more trolls pop up, and the more hate mongers. And, you know, sometimes I just want to say piss on the whole thing and just quit. If it wasn't for you guys, you people that are watching this video right here, I probably would have quit a long time ago. You know, it just gets so frustrating, man. Every video, you've got this one fat pig that thumbs down every single video. I'll put a video up, he'll thumb it down. And I know he hasn't even had time to watch it yet. You know, because as soon as I put it up, bam, thumbs down. I know he hasn't had time to watch it. It just gets old, man, you know what I mean? It gets old. I mean, damn, how many years I've been doing this now? I started making videos again. The channel's old, but I quit making videos, let it lie dormant, now start making videos again, I think, in 2009 with my repair work and stuff. I seen some channels doing repair. I thought, shit, I do that, man. Why not, you know, try making videos show up. So I think it might have been 2010. I can't remember, but you know, it's kind of old. That's been 11 years ago now. 10 or 11 years I've been doing this shit, you know. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be doing it right now. I promise you. I guarantee it. Anyways, take care of yourselves. Nobody will do that for you. Look after your loved ones. Try to stay safe, stay healthy. I'm getting dry. I can't talk, man. And thank you for your support. That's a big spider. And I'll see you next time. Missed him. Cheers. God damn, get away from here. Turn this sumbitch off.